everyone, welcome to Kadynce's Cuisine. Express your inner chef. Welcome back to Kadynce's Cuisine. Express your inner chef. Today we will be doing something special for Nebraska's 150th birthday. Happy birthday, Nebraska! And we're going to do some corn on the cob because Nebraska is known for corn. And I can't think of anything better to go with corn on the cob than meatloaf. So today I will be making Kadynce's Kickin meatloaf and corn on the cob. So first we're going to make corn on the cob. So what you want to do is wash your hands, which I've already done that. So now I'm going over to corn on the cob and I'm going to bring it over. I have about 8 small pieces of corn on the cob. And I'm going to turn on the water, but I'm going to put the water only to cover up the corn on the cob instead of overflowing it to the top. So, alright, there we go. Now, I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to pour a little bit of milk, but only to cover up the corn on the cob. The milk keeps it nice and moist. Okay. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of sugar, not a whole bunch. Just enough to give it some sweetness. There we go. Now I am done with the sugar. The next thing we're going to do is put the corn on the stove to boil. So I got the stove on high to boil, but now you're going to take a spoon and you're just going to want to mix up that milk and sugar. And you want to have it on high so it can boil. Okay. Set that there. Now I got the corn out. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 so that way the meatloaf can cook. And now we're going to start on the meatloaf, and this is what you're going to need. What you're going to need is 3 pounds of hamburger meat, 2 sleeves of saltine crackers, bacon, 2 eggs, brown sugar, onion soup mix, and 2 packages of onion soup mix, and ketchup. So now I'm going to crack 2 eggs. This is to help hold the crackers once you get them in there, and to help the meatloaf have structure once you put the crackers in. So now that I got that done, I'm going to take the onion mix and I'm going to pour it in there, the whole thing, and then you're going to crush the crackers. So you might want to take a whole stack full to start crunching them. I only put half of the crackers in there, but you might need more. Depends how it holds up. So now you're going to pour half of the ketchup into the meatloaf. And now you're going to start crunching it. The reason why you want to use your hands, that way you can get all the ingredients nice and mixed in. So I'm getting this mix, and what I'm going to do is hold it up and see if it sticks together. If not, we're going to add a little bit more ketchup and a little bit more crackers. So it's important that you want it to have it all stuck together. That's what makes it the meatloaf. Okay, so as you can see, it's not really sticking together, so I'm going to add a little bit more ketchup. And a little bit more cracker. So again, this is to give it structure so your meatloaf holds together. Now I'm going to add a little bit more ketchup. There. Now we can start mixing again. So now that I got this mixed together, as you can see, it's holding together. And now I'm going to put it in this dish. And now I'm going to go check on the corn. And it's got a few bubbles. So now I'm going to turn it on low so it can simmer. There. Now that it's on low, we're going to go back over here. So what you're going to do now is press it down into the shape of a meatloaf. So that way when you put it in the oven, it holds together while it's baking. Now I'm pushing it. Now that I got into the shape of a meatloaf, I'm going to put the rest of the ketchup on. What you're going to do is get some more ketchup, spread it around, that way it's nice and moist. Then, now I'm going to get some brown sugar and I'm going to sprinkle it on. Completely cover it up and spread it around with the ketchup. Now I'm going to spread it around with the ketchup. Now I'm going to add some bacon to it. So you're going to spread bacon across the top, and the meatloaf is going to get really delicious because of the bacon grease. Now that I got the oven preheated to 350, I'm going to take this meatloaf and I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes. I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. Now once you get the meatloaf in, you're going to drain the corn and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Now that it's done, this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to take it over to the stove and I'm going to, even though it's off, I'm just going to set it there till the meatloaf is done and ready to get out. I got the meatloaf out of the oven and this is what it looks like, and I added an extra 10 minutes. And you wanted to do that so the ketchup and the brown sugar can caramelize. Now I'm going to plate it. You want to get a nice piece, and now you're going to get some corn. Now remember, please like my videos on Facebook, and the recipes will be added there. And the Facebook page is called Kadynce's Cuisine, Kadynce. Now remember, express your inner chef, be your own kind of beautiful. Here it is plated with some Nebraska corn. Tune in next week. I will make a Kool-Aid cake for Nebraska's 150th birthday. Happy birthday, Nebraska!